Hello everyone, I'm Dr. PK and welcome back to Dr. PK Life. Today we are talking about a very common but often misunderstood topic, colon polyps. Many people hear the word polyp and immediately worry about cancer, but the truth is the most of the colon polyps are harmless. Some can turn into cancer slowly over many years. Early detection can prevent colon cancer completely. So let's understand this step by step. What are colon polyps? Colon polyps are small growths that develop on the inner lining of the large intestine, also called colon. Most people do not have any symptoms. Polyps are usually found during a screening colonoscopy or for any reason you have colonoscopy. The important point to remember is that almost all colon cancers start as polyps. That's why screening and removal are so important. So there are different types of colon polyps. There's a hyperplastic polyps, very common, usually small, mostly found in the lower colon. Cancer risk is very low. Follow-up colonoscopy, usually about 10 years. Now, then is other type called adenomatous polyps, called adenomas. These are the most important polyps to know about, adenomatous polyps, because they are precancerous, meaning they can turn into cancer if left untreated. Types of adenomatous polyps. Now, there's a tubular type, it's a lower risk. Then there's a tubulovillous type, which has moderate risk, and there's villous type, which has highest risk. Cancer risk increases if polyp is larger than 1 centimeter. If there are multiple polyps, and if there are evidence of high-grade dysplasia in the polyps. Follow-up usually requires, for low risk, 5 to 7 years, high risk, 3 years or sooner. Then there is a sessile serrated polyps called SSP. They're flat, hard to see, often on the right side of the colon, can grow silently. These are linked to interval cancers, cancers that appear in between screenings. Follow up, if it is small, 5 years, large or dysplasia, 3 years. Then there's an inflammatory polyps, usually found in patients with ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease. They are not cancerous themselves, but they signal chronic inflammation. And the surveillance depends upon the duration of inflammatory bowel disease and severity. So, how often should one repeat colonoscopy? It depends on the type of the polyps, size of the polyps, number of the polyps, pathology report, and the family history. This is why every polyp report matters. Always review the result with your GI, gastroenterologist. Can we prevent colon cancer, colon polyp and cancer? Yes. Eat more fiber, more vegetable, more fruits, whole grains. Daily activity, exercise, any activity is welcome by your body. Avoid smoking, limit alcohol. Alcohol is directly related to colon cancer incidence. Maintain healthy weight. Get screened on time, starting at age 45 or earlier if there's a high risk, means history of colon cancer in the family. So, few things I want you to remember. Colon polyps are common, most are benign, some can be cancerous if ignored. Colonoscopy prevents colon cancer. Early screening saves life. Now, some people are not comfortable in getting colonoscopy. If you can't, and for any reason you don't want to, then you have a Cologuard, you have a stool testing done, which is a DNA-based testing, and that's really important because if that's negative, then you're good for 3 years. Now, they also have a fecal immunochemical test. We do FIT test, and that is good for 1 year. So you can do once a year as well. Sometimes they have other tests called just sigmoidoscopy. They just check the lower part of the colon only, just above the rectum. And if you get that, that's easily done. But in that case, you have to do it more often. As I personally I'm concerned, I get it done colonoscopy every 10 years. So this is a very important topic. I wanted to create this video for you guys and get you educated. If you found this video helpful, subscribe, repost, share, and ask any question you got. I like to have get some question from you, and so I can answer back to you. And everything I do, I learn something new. So it's very beneficial for me, and I talk to my patient about this as well. And so it's educational, not just for you, it's for me and my patient as well. So thank you for watching, and thank you for following me. I really appreciate it. Have a great Thursday. Thank you.